Highlights, of course, at 10. But we take a look back at last Friday night in the high school football landscape in mid-Missouri. And the California Pintos high school football team recognized 11 seniors before their home finale Friday night at Riley Field. One of those 11 seniors, a quarterback who unfortunately is sidelined with injury for the rest of the season. KOMU8's Joey Schneider reports how this player took to Riley Field one final time despite suffering a season-ending injury.
Jacob Wolken.
When it comes to football, your last chance to play may come before you even realize it.
I went to cut and miss a guy, and then I just got hit, I guess just right as I planted, and just kind of popped a little bit.
Wolken has missed all of what would have been his third and final year as starting quarterback after tearing his ACL in summer football camp.
Hit me pretty hard, I guess, because you grew up with football and put in all the work for it, and then your senior year's just gone.
Wolken has not been medically cleared to play this season, but on senior night he captained and started one final game for the California Pintos.
I took the pads off after I got hurt, and I never really put them back on until that night.
The Pintos let the clock roll and took a delay of game penalty, but emotions, hugs, and tears followed soon after.
I tried to keep it together as long as I could, but being out there with the guys again, it just kind of got to me.
California's first-year head coach stood behind his decision to start Wolken one final time.
Well, last year I had a kid have a similar thing happen to him during the jamboree. He got hurt, never really got to experience it throughout, and I remember walking off after senior night going, I wish I could have gave him something more.
It was a familiar transition that allowed Wolken to earn all-conference and all-district honors in the last two seasons.
He had to step up and be a quarterback when he was a sophomore because one of the seniors got hurt then.
The injury hits home for Wolken's longtime friend.
I could feel for Jacob because last year my season was ended the first part of the season, and I just know how that feels. It sucks.
And his father, who works the chains.
I started my freshman year because somebody else in front of me got hurt, and then started, the other 3 years also. And then my senior year, I broke my ankle, so same thing. Yeah.
Throughout his recovery, Wolken has still been one of California's most active leaders.
When he got hurt, he was still coming to practice and still doing things to help out the team. Jacob and the rest of his senior class, they're kind of laying the foundation for what we want California football to get back to being. And, he's a prime example of that, just coming here, doing what he can.
Wolken eyes a possible return to basketball and a full recovery by baseball season, but hopes his legacy with athletics carries on even longer in his hometown.
I can look back on my experience and say that I just put it all out there and did everything I could while I could. I hope some little kid somewhere sees that and they grow up and play hard and just take the game to heart, because it can be over before you know it.
Joey Schneider, KOMU8 Sports, California.
All right, Joey, thank you very much. Jacob Wolken hopes to attend Mizzou next fall to pursue a career in mechanical engineering. Right now, he is part of California High School's National Honor Society and also involved as an FFA member outside of school. What an impressive and well-rounded young man, Jacob. Good luck to you, certainly, as you recover from injury as well.